Hi guys, so today we are going to be discussing the istep test. Now, just to begin with, the purpose of this test is to generate benchmarks, so each student has to meet a certain requirement, a certain score in order to pass the exam in language or English, which is the two subjects that are on the istep test. It sets the standard for what all children should be learning, so no one knows more than someone else in the classroom and no one should know less. It ensures that teachers are keeping up with the skills, so teachers are supposed to be teaching the stuff on the exam and nothing more, nothing less. It allows for graduation, so if students do not pass this exam in the 10th grade, they will not be cleared for graduation until they pass the test. And the potential for GT classes. GT stands for gifted and talented, and if a student does exemplary on the test, they will have the potential to be moved to a class that better suits their educational needs. Now, the controversy with this test is very prominent. A lot of people don't like this test because teachers are not teaching properly, so people think that teachers are not taking this test seriously and they don't teach it to the standards in which they should be. So along with that, there is a downward trend in the scores across the state, so this also can pertain to teachers not teaching properly and kids not getting help when they need to. So this directly reflects on educators and how it pertains to our job specifically. So if students in our classroom do not pass the test, the school board does notice and we get our review. So if our kids, like, say don't do good and we have to go talk to the administrators, and we can get fired for not having our students meet the expectations. There is no practice material as well, so there is nothing really to base our knowledge off of. We just have to use what the school puts out, not what the state puts out. Now, if we click this link here, it's going to take us to the Indiana Department of Education website, and it goes over what the istep is and all of the standards that should be met in each subject in which the test covers. So English and language arts and mathematics are the two main ones. These are all called subject tests. The other ones below that, so those are not as common as you usually see. And if we click this link right here, this is going to take us again to the Department of Education website, and it's going to go over something called iLearn. Now, this test is going to replace the istep test in 2019, and additionally, they are going to cover more subjects like science, social studies. So those didn't really get covered in istep, and so those are going to now get covered in the specific grades itself. And since the test has not yet been administered or facilitated, there are some general overview questions and answers that you may have, and as well as the development of the test itself and the overview of what it's going to cover. All right, that is it for this presentation. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope this covers any questions or concerns you may have regarding istep.